Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And I had to bring this video to you. You always hear me talk about replication. That is my definition of a simulation sports game, is how well it replicates what you may see on TV. All right. Now, I want you to take a close look at this, guys. I wanted to show it to you in regular speed, and then we're going to go back in and look at individual components of this particular video. But it's simply amazing. I mean, MLB The Show 17 never ceases to amaze me. I know the game is hasn't been out that long, but so many things I have seen in this game so far. So let's start off with the base runner. We're going to take a look at his mannerisms. And all of these type of things are very important when you're attempting to replicate a real world sport. So look at just how he's gathering himself. I'm running it here in slow motion so you can really see exactly what he's doing. He's focused, looking at the pitcher, looking at the batter, and just doing some real world behaviors here, real world mannerisms. All right, so as it gets closer to the pitcher's windup, lets the ball go. He jumps out to get a nice jump on it just in case it's a hit. The ball is hit. Now focus on what he's doing. He's looking at the ball, trying to locate where it is to know whether or not, he needs to turn and try to go home, or if he needs to stay at third. And that's something else I'm going to show you here in a moment. But I want you to pay attention to everything here. And you guys got to excuse my camera work, man. I'm fairly new in terms of, dealing with replay in MLB The Show. Now, in the background, you see the outfielder. I want you to look at that as well. Look at how his momentum carries him. And he falls to the ground after he throws the ball. Now, what does this show? This illustrates momentum, will, effort. He exerts that amount of energy, and that's why he throws himself to the ground trying to throw the ball to home plate. Phenomenal. Of course, people could always argue, would that really happen? But listen, that is a phenomenal representation of trying to showcase the fact that the outfielder is doing all he can and giving all of his maximum effort to try to get the ball to home plate. Now, I want you to look at the third base coach. Third base coach is actually telling him, hold up. Slow down, stop, don't go, right? But my man Valentine has bigger and better plans. Of course, this comes from my road to the show. I did show this yesterday, or last night rather, when I was streaming. But I had to take time, man, to break this down the way I normally do. So he told Valentine to hold up. Valentine said, nah, I'm going to keep him moving. And there's the outfielder again, making extreme effort. All right, so Valentine is keeping his eye on the ball, trying to decide what exactly he needs to do in this scenario. He probably knows that he's going to have to slide. Now, right here, I have to point this out as well. Look at how he's going to slide. You see that motion shifting right there? It seems to be a lack of transitional animation. So even though this game is great, no game is perfect, I have to point that out every time I do these type of videos. Because some people seem to think it only happens in Madden or 2K or whatever other game they're playing. But no, this is a video game thing. But even with that, you can deal with that because this game is so good. You can deal with the video game issues more so than another game. Now look at this tag right here. Here's another problem. You see that there's some body clipping right there between the glove and the base runner's arm? Again, video game problem. Why don't I have a big issue with it? Because it was respected in the play. Look, that is actually going to be the tag out. You see the umpire starts to react as soon as that happens. So even though it's body clipping there, it's still recognized in the game he was touched and he gets called out. This is phenomenal. Now, the phenomenal part of this as well is look at how the base runner attempts to tag the home plate, guys. Crazy. He tries to reach around the catcher. Almost makes it. It's a game of inches. You hear that saying all the time in so many different sports. almost made it, but unfortunately, the catcher is able to tag him out. This was an outstanding play, guys, and I had to show this to you, so that's all I got, man. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Cut on your notifications so you know video is coming, as well as, I promise you, it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, I want to see some thoughts in the comments. I want to see what you guys think, and I'll get back at you in the next video. Peace.